This 17 News at Noon podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to the 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Right now at noon, much needed rain soaks Kern County as our area suffers through drought-stricken conditions. Coming up, Kevin will talk about how much rain we're expecting to get through the next few days. And good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for the News at Noon. I'm Alex Fisher. We'll get to that forecast in just a moment. But first, a tragedy that has devastated a local family. A brother and sister hit and killed by a car that ran off Panama Lane yesterday afternoon in South Bakersfield. Family identified the siblings as 19-year-old J.J. Malone and 10-year-old Kaylee Brown. Police say they were standing on the corner of Panama Lane and Hammond Way around 1:15 yesterday afternoon when a car veered into oncoming traffic, jumped the curb, and hit the brother and sister. School officials this morning say Kaylee was a fifth-grade student at Granite Point Elementary School. Family members believe Kaylee had been dropped off at the corner by a school bus, and JJ met her there on a bicycle when the car hit them. The driver, identified by Bakersfield police as 46-year-old Lisa Cord, was arrested for murder and suspicion of driving under the influence. The driver was also hurt in the crash after she hit a tree. Police say this is not the first time Cord has been driving under the influence. BPD says she has been convicted for DUI before, and this is her fourth arrest for DUI. She has been denied bail. These two deaths raised the number of people hit and killed in Kern County on Kern County roads this year to 53. That grim count is the worst year on record. The family has set up a GoFundMe page, and for a link, you can visit our website, kget.com. And we'll have more developments on this story tonight on 17 News at 5. And our other top story is the rain that's making its way into Kern County, and it was a soaker this morning. We saw quite a bit of rain this morning across town. And Kev, it's great to see you're outside this morning, and it's great to see the showers move on through. We need it.
We definitely need it, Alex, and I'm getting rain here at my home on the west side of town, and this is going to continue for the better half of the afternoon before things taper off for tonight. And again, this will continue, and we've seen some good rain amounts around the area. A lot of areas more than 1/10 of an inch of rain, and this storm is going to continue to push off to the east as we go throughout today. We're seeing some mix of rain and snow showers in the higher elevations of 5,500 feet as well. A few rain totals: Meadows Field 1/200 of an inch so far. Our studios the same. 1,300ths here at my gauge at home. Delano picked up 3/10 of an inch. Buttonwillow about 500. So you can see a wide range of rain totals here. Taft at 500ths, Mettler 1,900ths, Lake Isabel about 1/10 of an inch. Tehachapi now at 1,600ths, and Keene has picked up over 1/2 inch of rain. Here's what it looks like from our studios. Looking off to the east, it is definitely wet outside. We've got a temperature of 50. I don't expect it to get much warmer, and we have a breeze out of the north-northwest at 14 currently.
All right, Kev, thanks so much, and we definitely need it. And turning now to the statewide drought, as conditions are worsening, Bakersfield once again requiring residents to cut back on water. Starting on Tuesday, the City of Bakersfield's Water Resources Department mandatory water restrictions will begin for all City of Bakersfield domestic water system customers. These restrictions are to remain in place until further notice. The Stage 2 Drought Mitigation Plan restrictions include limiting lawn water or any outdoor irrigation to just 3 days a week and only between 6 p.m. to 9 a.m. A father and son are under arrest this afternoon, accused of starting the massive Caldor fire that destroyed many homes and forced tens of thousands of people to evacuate. David and Travis Smith are accused of reckless arson in a warrant filed by the El Dorado County District Attorney's Office. An attorney for the men says the reckless arson charge means starting a fire by accident, but in a way that was reckless. No details were released about how authorities believe the fire was started. The Kern County District Attorney's Office is cracking down on the rise of catalytic converters thefts here at home. District Attorney Cynthia Zimmer says since 2000, the theft of catalytic converters has skyrocketed by 200% in Kern County and 300% in Bakersfield. That's why they're holding a free catalytic converter etching event on Saturday. Technicians from the Bakersfield College Automotive Program will etch the vehicle's catalytic converter with the last 8 characters of the vehicle's VIN. Technicians will also paint the converters in a bright color to warn buyers that the parts may be stolen. Saturday's event will be held at the Three-Way Chevrolet Service Department located on Weibel Road in Southwest Bakersfield. Advanced registration is required and the number of available appointments are limited. To register, though, you can visit our website, kget.com. Now to the coronavirus pandemic here in Kern County, and Public Health has confirmed another 157 cases today and 7 more deaths. More than 1,800 people have died since the pandemic began, and more than 50,000 people have been infected since the COVID-19 vaccine became widely available. According to the state, there are 130 people in Kern hospitals. 33 are in the ICU. Some teenagers will soon be able to get the Pfizer booster shot. The FDA today authorized the Pfizer booster for 16 and 17-year-olds at least 6 months after completing their first vaccinations. This comes less than a month after a third shot was approved for adults 18 and older. FDA Center for Biologics Evaluation and Research Director Peter Marks says the benefits of the booster outweigh any potential risks. The news comes at a time of rising concern about the Omicron variant of COVID-19, and just before many will travel and get together with their families for the holiday season. Pfizer said this week that a third dose would be more effective against the variant. The CDC will still need to sign off on boosters for the age group before the shots are available to them. Fresno County, meantime, is sending 3 ambulance crews to Kern County to help ease our overtaxed ambulance system. Kern Public Health says they're simply not able to keep up with increasing emergency calls, and they say people should not call 911 unless it is a significant emergency. Health officials say the number of people in the hospital with COVID-19 continues to burden the system, and people have postponed necessary medical care because of the pandemic.
Hello, this is Tim Callahan with Clinica Sierra Vista, and we're excited to unveil the Community Health Center of the Future, our comprehensive care center. It's located right across the street from Memorial Hospital. We have every service under one roof, from family medicine, OBGYN care, dental services for adults and children, behavioral health, and much more. So find your way to better care at Clinica Sierra Vista this year at our comprehensive care center. Visit our website, clinicasierravista.org, for the latest on this project. We'll see you soon.
Well, the generosity of the Golden Empire was on full display yesterday. For 3 decades, the paramount goal of Bakersfield Memorial Hospital has been improving medical care for children right here in Kern County. And once again this year, we renewed our commitment to that goal with our annual Day of Giving. Your donations help create what is effectively a hospital within a hospital in the Lawrence Small Children's Center that helps give state-of-the-art care to children who would otherwise have to travel for treatment. Donations poured in as early as 5 o'clock yesterday morning and continued all day. At last check, your generosity helped raise more than $180,000 for sick children here in Kern County. We just want to thank everyone who donated in the spirit of the Golden Empire. It was a 32% increase from the year before. Well, happening now, it's day 9 of our 17 Days of Christmas toy drive. Hundreds of toys have been dropped off for kids of all ages, including teenagers. And you still have time to drop off toys until December 17th during regular business hours at the following locations: our studios here in downtown Bakersfield, the Bakersfield Homeless Center on East Truxtun Avenue, or the Boys and Girls Clubs of Kern County on Niles Street. And don't forget, our annual coat and blanket drive for our local homeless population is still underway. You can donate new or gently used coats and blankets right here at KGET at 22nd and L Streets in downtown Bakersfield. The drive is going on now through December 22nd. Bakersfield College choirs are holding a community concert tomorrow night. The key word here, community. Choirs will sing classic holiday tunes, and they want you to sing with them. The concert is free to attend, so the choirs are holding a canned food drive as well as a toy drive. And instead of a ticket price, members ask that you give what you can. The drive will benefit local food banks and the Jameson Children's Center. And then the singing will start, with choirs alternating between performed pieces and sing-alongs. With choirs wrapping up their first semester back in person, Director Dr. Jennifer Garrett hopes Bakersfield is able to share in the joy of being back together.
Come and sing carols together, which we haven't done in so long, and I don't know of anything else like this in Bakersfield, especially right now. So we felt like it was an opportunity to bring our community together and sing in the cold outside.
The concert will be held at BC's Outdoor Amphitheater, It starts at 6 p.m. and will likely last a little more than an hour, so make sure you bundle up. It's going to be chilly, but it'll get you in the holiday spirit.
The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.